Okay, Simon, so final game of the regular season, a dogged win down at Keighley, 32-22 in the end. Sum it up, because Thunder were on top for large parts, but Keighley didn't give up.
No, they don't. Keighley don't give up at home. Any win at Keighley is a good win. I mean, our performances were scratchy, but it's a hard place to win. You know, the game's really slow. The crowd get on top of, you know, the referee and things like that. But I thought he refereed it really well. It's just a hard place to win at. It always has been traditionally, and we knew that they've been good the last month. Keighley as well. They've turned a corner, I think, and they're always going to be good the last home game of the season. You know, we expected their best, and I thought they played very well, Keighley.
How do you think your lads managed to arrest the slide? Because you know, the start of the second half very well, but then a couple of sucker punch tries allowed Keighley to get that lead. So, you know, what allowed them to dig it out and get back on the front foot?
Just found a way to win. I thought our pivots started to run the ball as well, and then we looked dangerous. But I don't think, even when we went behind, it didn't feel like we deserved to be behind, even though I thought Keighley played very well. It wasn't a game where they scored 2-3 quick tries and, you know, they were dominant. It was, we still looked like we had some in the tank, and it took a few of our players to realise maybe what you've got to do to win at Keighley. It's like you said, it's dogged. It always is. So I'm pleased with how we played, and I'm pleased with our character and our response, because it doesn't get noticed. We only had 2 benches in the second half. We played the majority of the second half, and some of the first half with 2 and 1 sub. So it took some character to hold on. We had some big minutes in our middle. Harry in particular played probably 60 minutes straight in the middle and played very well. So we had a little bit of adversity to find the win, and I'm really pleased with that.
Ultimately, it doesn't really matter in terms of the league position, because Oldham beat Hunslet to secure a second. So that means Doncaster at home next week in the first round of the playoffs. What are you expecting from that fixture?
It'll be a tough game. They're on a good roll. I mean, Rangi Chase is playing well for them, but they were playing well before Rangi, you know, joined them as well. We had a real battle with them at Featherstone, where I think we won in the last second with a field goal, and they beat us at home. So they're not going to fear coming to Newcastle, and they shouldn't, because they're a good side. They're well coached, and we're going to have to be good to beat them. But it's playoffs, so they'll step up. We'll step up, and the way the season's gone in League One, even today, the results, no one was guaranteed of anywhere. It's exciting. I can't wait for it to start, and any team within the playoffs got a chance of getting promoted, which is what the playoffs and promotions meant to be about. And in this season with League One, they've got their wish, because I don't know who's going to go up. I'm confident we will, but every other team's confident they will, and no one fears going anywhere, because everyone's beat everyone at their home ground. So it's going to be very exciting, and you're going to have to be good for a month now to go up, and that's what playoffs should. It should bring out your best, and we will surely have our best.
How do you reset the boys going into that? Because, you know, as you say, sort of, it's nice to take that momentum from the end of the season with sort of a few wins in the bank, but as you say, it's a totally different competition. So how do you reset everybody with just a week to do it as well?
It's not about resetting. That they know what's coming, and everyone wants to play in playoffs, and our lads are no different. They just want to get started. Playing at home helps, because, you know, you're comfortable in your own surroundings, and there's nothing to reset. We know that we've got to step up our performance, probably 10-15%, but so does everyone. The intensity has to go up, otherwise you won't get what you deserve. So there's no resetting. We're just excited about what's coming up next week, and the game that week, that game can't come quick enough. So it'll be a good battle, because we're 1 each, and they've been really good games of rugby. I mean, every team in the playoffs we've played, we've had a good game of rugby against them. So probably not so good for me, because I'm going to be on the edge of my seat, but that's what we want. The crowd are going to enjoy it, and the League One, it's going to be excellent for League One.